Hey, what's up? I'm Apollo, Day Apollo. If you want to go look up my um, my music and Apollosphere on social medias like TikTok and Instagram. Getting kind of active on that. But regardless, welcome to my cluster of a life. I probably shouldn't be cursing on this because I do hope to get monetized. But here we go. It doesn't matter. Currently, I am in Las Vegas, the airport in Las Vegas, and I am going to EDC tomorrow. I just got from Punta Cana. I am 2 days dirty. Yes, 2 days dirty. I know I'm not proud of it myself, but here we go. It is what it is. Uh, so yeah, here I am, and just I've been kind of holding off on making a video for Instagram, not Instagram, for YouTube for a while now, but I just feel like, yo, here we go. Here I am. Like, why not do it? I bought all this equipment for a reason. And so here we go. Here's my story, and here's where I'm at. I quit a job where I was on track to make 100 to $200,000 a year. Would have pretty much been my own business to an extent because my family business. Um, and I left that. I walked away from it. Uh, and I know you're probably wondering, like, why would you do that? But the thing is, it's like there's multiple reasons I did it. But one thing is, I don't want to be 50, 60, 70, whatever years old, and then I look back and be like, yo, did I do what I wanted to do? Did I just chase money? And I don't recommend this for everybody. This isn't the type of thing I would suggest everybody do. Not everybody has the kind of opportunities that I have, or let me say the type of things that I got going on. Shoot, not everybody's as fucking crazy as I am. Like maybe I'm a little thrown off. Maybe I'm on the spectrum. I don't know. Like I never got diagnosed. Mental health isn't like the most. I'm not about to get into that. But yeah, so I walked away from it, and here I am, jobless. I moved in with my grandmother. Um, and this really all stemmed from someone telling me, not even this, but I got this message from this girl the other day, and she said, let me read it because it was very inspiring. Like, it really motivated me. It said, "You're 30 years old, sleeping on a couch at your grandma's house, living on DoorDash, and forced to work for someone who doesn't have consideration for your vision. You should make content about that." And you know what? I thought about it. She was freaking right. I should make content about that. I should make content about living on my grandmother's couch and you know, I got this idea, like I can travel for free, travel the world for free or close to free because of these benefits that my grandmother gave me. And I want to live and push my music because that's really what I care about the most. And I care about meeting people and interacting and I guess just being stuck in something that wasn't really serving me fully just wasn't enough. Which it wasn't that the job wasn't serving me; it was just the politics behind the job. I loved the job. I loved working with kids. Like I loved like having this leadership role. Like because I love to be able to lead the way, but I'm okay with not leading the way. It's okay, but it's just certain things that I just did not feel like was respect. Like I feel like some things just wasn't. I wasn't willing to tolerate that. And that may sound a little crazy, but it's okay. I know I'm being a little vague about it, but at the end of the day, it's still the family. So I don't feel like I should be putting out all of our business. Nobody asks to do this kind of thing. This is me. This is the lifestyle that I'm choosing to do. But it put me in this place of yo, just search the world. Like I lived in Thailand for 6 months. I lived in LA for I think about 6 months also. And I'm just kind of in this place where it's just like, yo, F it. Like, who cares? I just turned 30 and I spent this last year really locked in on this dream. Well, not even a dream, this vision, this goal. And it was all money driven. And it seems like whenever I do something that's money driven or when I'm only focused on that, it never really seems to work out. I got scammed out of $50,000, pretty much. And yes, I am one of those guys who have one of those Thailand stories about somebody scamming them out of some money. Yes, I hate that I have fallen for that, but it's okay. Like, here we go. I'm here. Like, it is what it is. And so now I'm just like, yo, now I'm going to travel the world and I'm going to be the international couch surfer, you know, building my momentum off meeting people, seeing the world, exploring these cultures, and, just building something that's mine, you know? Hopefully it goes somewhere. But one thing about it, yo, I'm just working on being grateful. Just being grateful that I have the opportunity to do the things that I do. Like, why not? Why not live it on the edge? I don't have to live in this straight line of life. So here I am. Here I am doing whatever it is, figuring it out. I just got an email. So yeah, I'm unemployed. I live in my grandmother's house. But I'm traveling the world. I belong to nothing. I own nothing, but everything is mine. I own nothing, but the world is mine. I don't really know. I'm not really the best at this kind of stuff, but I feel like, yo, I just got to start. I saw this post where one said, yo, just start. Don't worry about how it looks now. Build how it looks. And so one of my new philosophies is, yo, go out there and fail. Go out there and fail. And then that's how you're going to get better. So that's where I'm at. Yo, I'm out here failing. And yo, I got stories to tell, but this was just kind of like an introduction video. I'll get more into all the little details and stuff like that. But here I am, man. I am the international couch surfer, coming to a country, a state, a city, a town near you, and doing whatever. Like, it's not just like a party page. I definitely will be partying a little bit, but I want to sing across the world. Like, that's really my vision. I want to sing across the world. So as I sit here sleeping in this Las Vegas airport, wouldn't be the first time I slept in an airport, and clearly a lot of people do it, so it's whatever. But here I am, and hopefully I can make money. But if not, fuck it, I'll just go home and DoorDash, and then I'll get back on the road after like 2 weeks. See, I've got somewhat of a rough plan, but I'm just grateful for all this, yo. Like, I'm grateful to be living with my grandmother. Like, it's okay with me because, like, who else is gonna open her pickle jars and spread mulch in the yard, and who's she gonna talk to? I mean, she has friends, but I'm her grandson. Her son was killed like some years ago, my uncle, and hopefully I could fill that void without being too much of a stress because how grandmas are, they're warriors. But I'm not gonna go down that path right now. It's cool. Like, yo, just if you're watching this video, just be you, be great, be free, like as best as you can. Like, try to go down your path because it's like, yo, this thing is temporary. These things are temporaries, and your thoughts are just clouds. So don't get so caught into the clouds. You're the fucking sky. We don't stunt little clouds. Clouds are here and then they're gone. I like butchered that up, but I read it in a book somewhere. Audio booked it. Okay, I didn't read it, but still, hey, thanks, Apollo. I'm gonna just post this as is. I'm gonna put like a little clips and stuff in it, but yeah. All right, y'all.